Hello and welcome to Geekatplay Studio Tutorials. In this tutorial we're going to create a lake cut inside the mountain and working on a mixing material. So this is a bit more advanced when we work with different type of the terrain, how you can mix them better together. So we're going to look on this one. Right here you have our advanced pearl, and what I want to do is create a shape lake inside. So we'll go in our view. Okay, let's find it's right here. I'll just increase for now, and I just want to go ahead and draw inside by using layout and polygon or some shape of the lake. Doesn't really matter what shape you want it. I'm just creating some very fast shape. Okay, right here. We also, let's go ahead, create breakup on this one, and I want to leave it increase roughness, so just make kind of interesting looking. Okay, and next things I want to do is invert the values, so it's almost like a lake. Let's go back overview. We'll select our extend, and I want to create this extend large enough, maybe something like this, so I can preview some of this mountain. Then also I'm going to create a new extend. Okay, let's go call it zoom, and just to the test, so I can take this zoom extend. Okay, there you go, there's zoom extend, and I want to shrink it and just put somewhere right here so I can see a little bit more close up on the item. In this case, if I need to see how the rocks or some edge will come closer, I can use it my zoom in, extend, and view this way. So let's go back, choose a main extend, and we'll go now to creation. So right here we have our layout in our advanced pearl. So I'm going to select my layout we created and connect to the mask input for advanced pearl. So now you can notice we have this cut off on the middle. It's using by the mask. Next, let's go open our advanced pearl, and we'll go set this a little bit modified. So probably maybe take a little bit lower. We'll go to the leave as a width, and we'll increase elevation maybe a little bit high, and let's take our steepness and pop up as well. Okay, maybe right here. So just adjust some mountains because I want to apply erosion effects to this. So one cut off. Okay, so we're done with this. Let's next, for this purpose, I want to create a coastal, and this one in natural. Right here we can see we have a coastal erosion, so we'll go put this in, and on a coastal erosions we'll go to modify some settings. Global value of the water, you can play around and you can kind of see how it's going. We're going about just an eyes around that area. Okay, we can take the pop up just slightly, maybe not just around there. We'll leave it smooth, everything preset, but you can play a little bit more to create more as the coast looking around. Okay, we can go preview. Right here you can see we have our coastal kind of effect done. Okay, next I want them blend more together, so I'm going to add erosion. Again, it's right here in the natural tab filters. We'll just go and place it. If you notice, when I select and if I go over, when it's turned yellow, and if I release it, it will automatically place it between those lines. So it's a little bit time for you when you start doing this. Okay, inside this erosion I want to switch to the channel, so it will be a little bit more kind of eat in the ground with this. We'll probably can just leave it around there, pop up slightly hardness on the rocks, just slightly retouch, and increase segment maybe around there. Okay, let's enable also power. We'll just go around, I think right here, maybe good. Okay, let's preview, so we can see we have nice erosions going inside. And you notice also it does affect a little bit right here was a beach kind of effect applied. So we can, on our coastal is affecting. You can try always over, skip over, kind of, you know. So we can change. On this case, we have our right here coastal a little bit more defined. So it's up to you which one you want to try, which direction, but I do like try both of them. So let's leave it like this for now, and again we can switch back and forward as we're going along. The next, I want to create total different terrain. I want to create like a rocks that maybe was in the middle of the lake, and they're worn out with the time as time going on. So for this one, we'll go to use a generator, and I would like to use it 109 for this. So we'll go select one. We'll take this 109 and put it scale up to 50. So all the way as small as we can go. Right now, if we look on this, it's look quite a bit uniform. So I don't care about spikes yet. I will rework on them, but it's using two uniforms. So I want to break them, kind of split apart. And for the best way to do with advanced prone and using masks. So again, we're connecting to the mask. Okay, so let's go ahead. We open settings, and right here in the settings, I'm going to use a basic. You know, maybe even take 4 kilometers so I can see those kind of breaks going around there. Okay, maybe bring down stamina. So right here you can see we start having break-ins. The reason why I want this, because right here you see now we have patches of the ground kind of. So we can always just increase slightly in. Around right here, maybe good. Again, this is patches of the rocks, so I don't want every will be like all rocks, but I want them to have it in areas. This is kind of one uniform rock. I want to create another rocks. Let's go select, just Control V, so we just copy, duplicate it. Only in this case I want to select one and going higher, so they will be bigger, kind of almost the rocks. Okay, and same as the parallel, maybe just switch slightly. Here we always can modify also seed for this if needed, but I think if we just play some of the settings, there you go. So we have some other one, kind of like a bigger rock around. Okay, also let me go ahead and look a little bit closer on this. So I look on this, look a little bit peak, kind of peaks. We can do couple ways. One, in the future we can go ahead and use in burst. On this case, when we look, we can see kind of will create those different peaks. Sometimes it's work very well on the Warner, but for the rocks, I need to smooth them out, and we're going to do this in the next. So let's go ahead, continue this tutorial in the next portion.